Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, pokeaimMD here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. We're going to be picking our team right now. Let's see what we're using. Ooh, I actually just got my Rapidash from Ralts Boys, so I appreciate that. Very interesting team. Mega Slowbro we're going to be using. I think I'm going to use a Alolan Raichu, if I still have my Alolan Raichu, over regular Raichu. And probably a Alolan Raticate just because I don't want, you know, Alakazam to click Psychic, even though I'll have two Psychic types and a Dark type. But alright, we got Rocks, and Slowbro isn't bad. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the battle. If you guys missed any of my previous ones, there is a playlist down below. I'll see you in a sec. Alright guys, so we have our game now. Super cool team on my opponent's part. Mega Aerodactyl, I obviously have Mega Slowbro, so that's what I have to use for that. But, this will be fun. I like my Raichu in this. Besides Executor and Muck, obviously, though Muck is easier to wear down. My Rapidash is not bad, but I have to deal with the Aerodactyl. So we're gonna lead off with Onix because Onix gives me rocks, obviously allowing me to deal with Aerodactyl. Onix is also faster than the majority of my opponent's team, and the Pokemon that are faster than it, Aerodactyl and Zapdos, cannot knock me out. I'm hoping Mega Aerodactyl cannot knock me out. I'll be real, I'm hoping it, because Onix has such a low HP stat, man. Such a high defense stat, but a low HP stat. So Nidoqueen is my opponent's lead of choice. Now, I guess I don't really care for rocks, like for stopping my opponent's rocks. Like I could have taunted right there, but if Earthquake knocks me out, I'd be very sad. I doubt it will though, because it's a Nidoqueen. But I do still manage to get my rocks, which is great, and I'll actually be able to get a hit off on this Nidoqueen, which is awesome too, because it means that it'll be in range of Scald, they'll be in range of an unboosted Psychic. So still very, very good for me, for sure right here. So we're just gonna Earthquake, like I said. Which is not even a 2-hit KO. Very unfortunate. But he Dragon Tails here, so I actually get to see my Onix for another day. I can use it as a switch in a Zapdos. A lot of my team is good versus Nidoqueen, and he brings out one of them, so that's awesome. I can just click Scald here. Scald should be able to knock out Nidoqueen. I'm hoping, based on that Earthquake damage. I don't want to click Hydro Pump. I don't want to miss. And obviously, Scald is such a great move because my opponent's switch-ins might get burnt. So something like Executor, for instance, could get burnt. Alright, he does switch out. Maybe either Muck or Executor. Yeah, I figured one of the two. Now, I don't know if Executor dies to the combination of Rocks, Scald from Golduck, and Ice Beam. It doesn't look like it. Even with the burn, I'm iffy. I'm very iffy. But at the same time, do I honestly need Golduck in this game? It's not that amazing. It's not. Like, clicking Scald is nice, but I don't feel like I need it. And plus, if my opponent goes for Sleep Powder, there's a chance that Ice Beam... First off, there's a chance that Ice Beam might just KO, and it might just KO a Burn as well. Did you go for Mega Drain? Is this going to knock me out? Unfortunately, Golduck is going to go down. However, with both Nidoqueen weakened and my opponent's lack of the combination of Normal and Dark, like there's no resist in that resists both in Let's Go besides... I don't think there's anything that resists both. As far as I know. Basically, I can go out to Eradicate. At least in Let's Go, I don't think there's anything that resists both. Both Dark plus Normal. I'm trying to think of a Fairy Dark type, but Mega Absol should have been Fairy Dark. Anyway, I'm going to click Crunch. Eradicate should be able to deal with this. Knocks it out. Again, my opponent does not like switching in Eradicate. If they go out into Muck, that opens up a door for my Slowbro, which is really good, like I mentioned. And I really like the idea of Crunch, hopefully 2-hit KOing this thing. That looks like a 2-hit KO. And if it looks like a 2-hit KO and it smells like a 2-hit KO, it is a 2-hit KO, alright? Give me that. That smells like it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so we get rid of the Nidoqueen, which means that when I click Thunderbolt with my Alolan Raichu, my opponent has no switch-ins. Obviously, again, Nidoqueen was something I could click Psychic after, but I like it then. Let's see what my opponent wants to follow this up with, though. I'm assuming Aerodactyl, maybe. Poliwrath is a great switch right now, too. In terms of me switching into superpower, don't see my switch-ins real. I mean, I see Slowbro, but I'm not going to go hard Slowbro. I'm going to go Raichu instead. The reason I'm doing that is because I need Slowbro for Aerodactyl at the end of the day. Like, I don't want to weaken. I don't want to be so weakened to the point where I can't use it. So we'll go, and it doesn't effectively deal with it. You know what I mean? So I'll bring out my Raichu. I'm going to tank the superpower, just barely. And I'm just going to throw off a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt with 2-KO Executor. It'll do a lot to Poliwrath. I'm assuming what my opponent's going to do is actually bring out their Muck here. Because nothing else really makes sense. Unless they want to sack Executor. Yeah, they do bring out Muck. Nice. Getting a little bit of damage on Muck is nice. Very nice. Because again, my Slowbro is really good, but it just hates some of these Pokemon. Onix is a decent play here. It gives me the... Unless they go for Mega Drain, I'm good. Crunch should not knock me out. And obviously I can get off an Earthquake. Though I will Rock Slide if I bring in Onix. Like, I liked Onix as a pivot into Zapdos, but I don't think I'd really be able to do it too much. And if I go for Rock Slide with Onix, maybe I'll actually be able to pick up a 2-KO. Let's see if they Mega Drain, though. They do go for Crunch. Now, I'm going to Rock Slide here over Earthquake, just because while Poliwrath should be their switch-in, if they do opt to go Executor, like I said, I'm hoping that a stab Rock Slide from Onix is a 2-KO with Stealth Rock and Burn. And if they stay in with Muck, that's fine too. I have a chance to flinch them. I'm really surprised they stay in considering I had Earthquake, but oh, I do get the flinch, which is really nice too. I don't even think Earthquake knocks them out, I'll be real. Like, it's really sad that this giant monster, I always talk about it when I use it, I'm sorry if that annoys you, but it's really sad it did it! I was about to say, it's really sad that this giant monster doesn't actually pick up KOs, but hey, it managed to do it. And it got rid of his, basically, Thunderbolt answer. Like, I don't consider Executor one, because Executor would be 2-KO'd. But at the same time, hey, I'm not going to stop here with Onix. I mean, I might as well try and flinch the Executor / beat it. This might be Onix's day. This might be, I know Rock Slide is definitely not going to KO at that point. But also, like, if I can make it where my opponent cannot switch into 2 Thunderbolts, and what I'm trying to say is that basically when my opponent brings in Poliwrath, they don't come in on Thunderbolt at all. Because they have Zapdos and Aerodactyl and Mega, I'll be good. But again, dealing with the it doesn't get that much because Onix has low HP anyway. But dealing with the Muck and basically putting Executor at a really low amount is so good. Yeah, I'll bring out Rapidash now. What I'm trying to do with Rapidash is basically it's attacking places, well, Sun Tzu said, attacking places where your opponent cannot defend. Now, they can defend this, but it's not to their liking. And by that, I mean that my opponent's best switch-ins to this Pokemon, Aerodactyl, I get damage on that, which is awesome for Raichu. If they go Poliwrath, I get damage on that, again, really awesome for Pokemon like Raichu and whatnot. I just have to make sure that I have enough, enough stuff at the end of the day. So damage off on Poliwrath is really nice. Psychic should be picking up a KO on something. I'm going to just click Flare Blitz again, I think. Yeah. Oh, that is so much damage. Beautiful. So that's in range of... Oh, and he went for Superpower too. So, I mean, I'm obviously going to go down. But that's in range of my... my Slowbro, which I really like. And also my Raichu, obviously. I think I might go for the... I don't want to mess up. Actually, I cannot allow my opponent to bring out Zapdos. So if I go out into, for example, Slowbro there, they'll sack Executor and bring out Zapdos. But by bringing out Raichu, it says don't go Zapdos. So yeah, the Poliwrath is in range of Double Edge. Or Crunch into Double Edge, or +2 Double Edge, whatever it is. I'm still a little bit worried about Zapdos, obviously. But it's manageable. Best case scenario for me, they sack this. Obviously, them sacking Executor, I think what they're going to do is... Oh, okay. I thought they were going to sack Executor. But I'm okay, too, because now they have no Dark Resist. So what I thought they'd do is they sack Executor and then bring out Aerodactyl after. But if they bring out Aero now, that's okay too. Yep. There's Aero. I'm just a little bit iffy about my endgame Zapdos. Like, but I do have Slowbro now. And my opponent, when I Mega Evolve with Slowbro, they don't switch into it. So they don't switch in well to it, rather. If there's a Mega, probably gonna go for the Earthquake here. And once I Mega with my Slowbro, I hope I'm able to take attacks. Good chunk, good chunk. They have no Ice Beam resist, so Ice Beam is my play. I don't think it knocks out Arrow, but it does put it in range of Sucker Punch anyway, so it's just a good play regardless. Alright, so Mega Slowbro. I need you now, baby. And of course, if they go Zapdos, it's better for me as well. So they do go Zapdos, they bring it hard in on the Ice Beam, beautiful. Again, attacking places where your opponent can't defend. No Ice Resist. I've really been enjoying The Art of War. I've been reading it several times and listening to the audio tapes about it. I do encourage you to, if you know, especially if you're a business mind, read it. Whew, that did some damage. Nice. So I go Raichu here because, and the reason I go Raichu is because what I basically do is if they Thunderbolt, I get to bring out my Eradicate and I get to SD up. If they go for Roost, it's the same thing, right? I get to Encore them into that. They actually go for U-turn, which I think is maybe the worst play that turn. Because now they die to Rocks. So I'm okay with that. But I don't know if I agree with that play, especially if they go Executor over Aerodactyl. Like if they go Eggy over Aerodactyl, I think they just lose. Because Eggy takes Rocks and Burn this turn. They should have Roosted. Which is why I brought in Raichu, because Raichu could have Encored them into Roost, or went for Thunderbolt again. Yeah, that play, their play here was 100% to not go Executor, but to bring out Aerodactyl. Because now Executor can no longer, now they have two Pokemon that can no longer come in. And again, I can just go for the play that denies my opponent any type of, basically, setup opportunity, or just an advantage to win, or any position to win, right? That's the play I go for here. So I crunch, both Zapdos and this are dead, and Aerodactyl comes out. All I gotta do is keep crunching. All I gotta do is keep crunching and I should win this game. That's all I believe I gotta do here. Yep, Aerodactyl comes out. I crunch, that way they can't have like a potential substitute variant or something like that. And then I go Mega Slowbro, and provided I don't get flinched to death, I should win. They go for Toxic. Ooh, they might actually be like a Toxic Reset, but that shouldn't matter again because all I do here is attack. I'll be right back though. My door is ringing. Sorry about that. So I'm back, but I mean the game is basically wrapping up anyway. So right here, while Sucker Punch does pick me up a KO if they attack me, again Crunch is always the best play because they can technically Roost on me. Yep. And I'm just not trying to give them a position to win at all. I'm just not trying to lose, period, here. As long as they're at... And then, look, I'm being rewarded for what I'm doing. Basically, I got a defense drop. That shouldn't matter either. I don't think Rock Slide will knock me out. Well, it'll matter in the sense that I think I might be able to KO them here. But I never let them Roost. They might sack Zapdos to bring back in Aerodactyl so they can Roost again. No, they're just roosting in front of me. My opponent messed up because they gave me a position to attack, right? Aerodactyl was the play that didn't allow me to bring out Eradicate. It forced in, and the reason that was the play was, what I'm thinking is, it forced in Slowbro, right? They sack Zapdos, they get an Executor, they can click Mega Drain, which I have no options for, or even Sleep Powder, which would be even tougher for me, right? Sleep Powder would be actually a lot tougher than Mega Drain for me, because if I go Eradicate and I get slept and I get slept a good amount of turns, I lose to Executor anyway because it outspeeds my Slowbro and it just Ice Beams Mega Drains me. But my Slowbro my Mega Slowbro at the percentages that should not be able to lose to this Aerodactyl. I don't think I should be able to lose to this Aerodactyl. Provided I don't get flinched, of course, because I do live every hit and Scald is definitely gonna knock you out. So you're going to go for Rock Slide. Ah, bit anticlimactic. We didn't even get to see if he got the flinch on me. So Aerodactyl's going to go down to that Scald. Slowbro's a good boy. Oh, shout out to the Rock Slide in this game. My Onyx flinched the Muck, and then it actually picked off a KO on Muck as well. And my Slowbro was like, nah, bro, we're not going to give you any opportunity to lose this game. You're going to dodge. Somehow, this Pokemon with like, what is it, base 30? Maybe speed? Something like that. Was able to dodge a Rock Slide. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm going to do a little short game today. I've been doing longer games the past few days, which has been good. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be mixing it up every now and then. I saw a comment, so I want to know your opinion on this. I saw a comment, and it's like, okay, randomize, but randomize 3 Pokemon instead of 6. So I want to follow it up with like a potential suggestion. What if I randomize 5 Pokemon, and my 6th Pokemon, I can decide like what I want to use it, right? So, for example, if the team has no ground type, and I'm looking super weak to Zapdos, I can say, okay, I randomize these 5. I'm going to use those 5, but I'm going to bring a ground type like Rhydon or Golem or Onyx in this case, whatever it is. Or same thing, like if the team has no rock resist, I'll bring like a bulky water like Poliwrath or something. Or if the team loses to Dragonite, maybe I'll bring a Alolan Sandslash. So let me know your thoughts on that. Potentially randomizing 5 Pokemon and then me picking a Pokemon that basically fits the team and allows it to work a little bit better. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.